All right, so I'm here with Suresh Rachuri, and he is the owner, operator of Maven, an IT services company based in Columbus, Ohio. And we are talking about basically the shift in the industry that's naturally occurring and his experience going on with uh, RPO is something we're working on, and then also as businesses grow and change naturally through this COVID-19 um, pandemic here, they're also everyone's shifting more to online with peak internet traffic rising 30%, and even more in some cases. That's a big opportunity in many ways for businesses to migrate their services to a more online kind of profile. So, Suresh, thanks. Good to see you.
Thank you. Great to be here, Ted. I appreciate your time here.
Absolutely.
Um, yeah, thank you for that introduction. Maven is a trusted partner when it comes to business solutions through technology. We have continued to build our credentials and our reputation in that realm. Our biggest mission, I can state, is really it's not to make individual placements, but to help our customers scale and grow their business, sometimes through people and most of the time through partnership.
Yeah, that's perfect. And so I wanted to kind of talk about how we're seeing the industry shift, obviously, right now through people having to work from home. You've seen it in some of the businesses you work for where they've made that adjustment and are kind of working with that, where a lot of the staff is working from home, but there's still these critical IT needs out there to help people and facilitate people. I mean, there's still tons of industries. We just have to keep going, right? In times of need, everything has to keep going. So that includes a lot of the technology sector. I mean, there's all kinds of industries which you can share more insight on that need help with technology at this moment and with staffing. So why don't we talk a little bit about that? What you kind of see as the shift and that's happening and what you're working on.
So yeah, definitely. So Maven is an experienced or knowledgeable expert field. That's the vision of Maven. And those are the type of people that we hire to Maven. We hire people who are strong in certain areas and so forth, or who can be trained up in certain areas. And the beautiful thing about Maven is we have a fantastic work-life balance with our employees. They can come into the office or they can work from home. So we already have that pivot ability with all of our employees. This includes consultants, includes employees, includes recruiters, includes our sales force and so forth. We hire the best of the best, and they're very responsible and mature enough to be able to handle working from home. They're seasoned in that realm and so forth. We have recruiters who are helping our customers scale anywhere from 20 position requirements that they work on up to like 40, 50 positions requirements that they work on and so forth. Several with multiple openings. So the ability to pivot is there for us. We have people who are very passionate and motivated in their roles and in contributing to the Maven mission, which is all about the Maven customer.
Yeah, so you've already made this pivot, and so it's easier for businesses when they kind of have that. I know with my business, it's the same way. I've been doing Zoom meetings, for a while now, and kind of transitioning into that, and so it's more natural to work from home or work with Zoom meeting stuff. So how do you see businesses taking this approach? How do you help those businesses like find people now, that are looking for that talent in this particular time that might need online help with their business?
Well, first of all, we'd like to validate if the business even needs us or not.
Hmm.
I don't really want to work with a company just to make money and just to send invoices and so forth. We really look for the right company that is looking to partner with a Maven. So we analyze, okay, what did the company do last year? What was the company's mission in 2019, right? Then we analyze what is the company's mission in 2020, and what are they doing to build capability to grow and so forth into that 2020 mission and roadmap that they have. And then we analyze what is their need, because they might not even need a Maven consultant full time, so forth. But analyzing where are they, where do they want to get to, what is their workforce development plan for that, and how can we incorporate Maven into that and help them streamline their hiring process from a bulk perspective. Um, so there's several different offerings that Maven has. Maven has the RPO offering, which is recruiting professional outsource. So anywhere from one to up to X amount of recruiters that you can hire from Maven to have a customized approach to your company and your business to help you guys scale over a time period, and so forth.
And
That
I know
has
you've had, sorry to interrupt, but I know you've had success already hiring, was it up to 250 employees or something? What was the
Yeah,
nature of that?
yeah, sure. We hired over 250 full-time IT employees for a customer of ours that we relocated from Denver, Colorado to Columbus, Ohio, and opened up their restaurant support center. This involved hiring their executives, their directors, and then hiring the managers under them and building out their org charts. So we did that in a 6-month approach. It was very, very drilled down. We couldn't do it alone. We actually had a very good relationship and partnership from the internal stakeholders and from our internal champions over there.
Hmm.
And it was a great testimonial to the Maven approach and how great the results can be. We've had a very low attrition rate with those people that we got hired. This was from July 2018 to December 2018. And we're still working with that customer more or less outside of the RPO capacity and more or less the retained recruiting capacity and consulting capacity
Yeah.
and solutions perspective capacity.
Got it. And so one of my final questions is kind of how do you see the relationship and how do you hire, people that would start online? Is it something you just have experience with? Is it different at
Sure.
all from what you
Well,
normally
first,
do?
good question. First of all, it starts with culture. Who is our customer and what is their culture about? See, a lot of other companies, there's some really good companies that have a body shop mentality out there. And what I mean by that is they will take on every single prospect and want to turn them into a customer within a city. We don't have that approach. Our approach is a customized approach based upon the customer we're working with because each company is going to have their ups and downs. And we typically work with people first time businesses and so forth. So we understand the company's culture and try to recruit towards that in addition to the skill sets of the individuals that they're looking for and so forth. So it's great for us because there are some companies we don't work with that are, let's say, a lot more transactional than relational. And Columbus is a unique place. We're a big town. And recruiting in Columbus is different from recruiting in California, different from recruiting in New York City, and so forth. We are more relational than we are transactional, and there's a lot more human behavior and human interaction with the way we recruit here in Columbus, just because of how the city is and the city's culture. So, I've been lucky to have a handful of customers who are more people first type businesses, and we've been able to help them scale by getting the right culture fit of individuals. We understand the company's mission and company's culture, and we couple it with individuals who have the right uh, mentality and motivation to fit the culture and the mission of our customer, if that makes
Perfect.
sense.
Yeah.
And then look for everything else. That has yielded great results for our customers and for us, where companies are coming back to us and coming back to the well for us to do more things. And that's how we pivoted from RPO to contingent and retained recruiting to consulting and to solutions. This didn't happen overnight to have all those offerings, but we've been able to pivot due to customer demand of the white glove service that we give them beginning to end.
Hmm. Excellent.
We are pretty much plug and play where we try to minimize all those interactions with the stakeholder and the hiring manager because they got their day job to do. We try to get a good understanding from the get go, right?
Hmm.
And move forward from that perspective. And that way, when a customer sees submit somebody over to them, all the data points that they need are there. And instead of the customer asking this and that and so forth, all their information is there, including interview availability and so forth, where they can just plug and play. Okay, I want to talk to Jane Doe or Bob Smith at 3 p.m. on Tuesday or 5 p.m. on Wednesday, and so forth. We have a we have it down to a science.
Yeah.
So that way customers can don't have to burn a lot of time with what, maintaining and having to do more work on top of the work that they have.
Sure. Yeah, and you basically you stay on top of technology. You've been doing that through a lot of your tools and a lot of the stuff. So
Yes,
that helps, and that helps companies in general when they're able to do that. So thank you
exactly.
so much, Suresh. I really appreciate your time today. And check out Maven, choosemaven.net. And yeah, if you need any RPO help or anything online with IT recruiting needs in Columbus, check them out. So thanks for watching. Thank you,
Thank you,
Suresh.
Ted.
You're
Mhm.
welcome.